And this is the final look, guys. Let me get in close there. So I just came back from school, and obviously, as you can see, the makeup is still intact. Like when I tell you I don't take like my pressed powders or nothing. Like I just go to school because it's annoying to always have to reset your face. But face is same. Like when I tell you really don't need expensive products, stop wasting your money. You guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I do my school airproof makeup just using cheap and affordable products. Like there's this concept going around, you don't need like no $40 concealer for your makeup to look good. Like if you can blend, you know what I mean? If you can blend, then your makeup will look good. It's not always about the products. Sometimes it's just about the technique. You know what I mean? You need to take accountability. Stop blaming the products. I need a $50 foundation for my makeup to look, for my skin to look glass. Like, honey, no, you have really oily skin and you're using a really oily primer, so obviously your makeup is just gonna melt off and it's not gonna stick. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna get straight right into it. So school air is really drying, so I'm gonna go in with CeraVe to moisturize my skin on my clean skin. I just washed my face. I don't care if you have oily skin, you need to moisturize your skin. Like, you're just setting yourself up for failure if you do not moisturize your skin. So I'm going to be going in with two separate primers. So this primer is just going to be for my face. And then I have a really oily T-zone. Like, when my makeup will like look good, but then my nose and my chin and my forehead sweat so much. So by the end of the day, like, nothing is on my nose, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to go in with a mattifying primer to prevent that from happening. If you know me and if you like are loyal and you watch my videos, you would know that I usually always shave my eyebrows, but I've been like trying to grow them back out, because it's like when I do shave my eyebrows, and it makes it like, I shave it because it makes it so much easier to draw on my brows and fill them in. But the downfall for that is that when I don't do my eyebrows, like I really hate the way it looks. Like I despise it. So I'm just kind of growing it out. So I'm not going to be honestly doing too much on my eyebrows. I'm going to do it as normal, but not as crisp and sharp. Like I'm going to do it more natural. I forgot to mention, if you do have really stubborn eyebrows, NYX is really good. Like my eyebrows don't like to listen to anything but NYX, apparently. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with an eyebrow pencil and just kind of fill in the ends of my eyebrows just a little bit. If you like your eyebrows and they're naturally pretty full, then you can just skip this step, to be honest. I kind of messed up with this eyebrow, but that's okay because we're gonna go and fix that with concealer. So I'm gonna take this kind of darker concealer and carve the top of my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna take this lighter one, which is the same brand, but just like I think a lighter shade, and I'm gonna carve the bottom of my eyebrows. We're gonna blend the concealer underneath our eyebrows, but make sure you leave the top one alone. Like we're gonna fix her and worry about that later. Okay, so we're gonna be moving on to foundation. So we're gonna put like a little bit onto my hand, and then we're gonna take the same primer we used before and then mix that with the foundation. I'm gonna go in with a really lightweight foundation. I don't like wearing like anything too heavy for school because I have like gym this semester, so I just don't want anything too heavy on my face. So we're gonna take this foundation and we're literally just gonna put it on the perimeter of our face. Like, we're gonna be leaving our cheeks alone. Because we're gonna be putting concealer and blush on, and we don't want too much. And then I'm gonna put some on my forehead, and then use whatever is left to blend out the concealer on top. And the thing with makeup, it really has no rules. This is actually lipstick, but it works so good for blush. Like, it kind of gives like this glossy like finish. So yeah, I mean, I do have blush, but I just love how this one looks. This lipstick looks as blush. So okay, that should be enough. And then we're obviously gonna blend that out. I'm gonna bring the same blush and put it a bit on my eyelid. And then I'm gonna go in with my concealer, blend it out just a tad bit, because I kind of want a fuller coverage look today, so I need it to just dry down a tad bit. I'm gonna wait like maybe 2-3 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I want a brighter under eye today. If you really don't, then you can just skip this step, but I'm gonna go add in some, I really like concealer, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna kind of just blend it in the inner and outer of my eyes. And then also I'm gonna take that same brush, put a bit on my forehead and on my chin. I have my damp beauty blender, and then we're gonna start blending it out. And when you blend, you don't want to drag your concealer. Like, you just want to blend it this where you put it, basically. Like, don't be putting it all the way down, just blend where you placed it. Okay, so I did not completely blend out my concealer, but we're gonna go in with back in with our blush brush, and then we're gonna further blend that out, because we kind of lost our blush, and then we need to kind of add a little bit more. So guys, let's get into that base though. Like, period, she's looking so soft, so smooth. But we're gonna go in and set our face with setting spray. Make sure you shake it really good though. We need this to dry. And like I said before, my skin does tend to grease up really fastly, so I am going to be going in with a second setting spray. This time it's a mattifying setting spray, because we obviously want our makeup to last. To reduce creasing, we're going to go back in with our beauty blender, and then we're going to just lightly only blend to where just underneath our eyes, because we don't want to crease. So I like to set my face with a brush. I used to set my face with a pressed powder, but I don't know, I just feel like a brush, you just have more control and it looks way better. So I'm gonna take my Fit Me powder, and then you want to dust some out, because if you put too much, it just doesn't look right. Okay, that should be enough. And then we're gonna start on our nose. You're just gonna set everywhere or anywhere you put your concealer. So just like that. So we're gonna set our under eye, our forehead, and our chin. And make sure you're like picking up some product and then dusting it off. Ooh, like you saw, that was a lot. Jeez. Our chin. So you guys, I'm gonna go in and reverse contour my cheeks or my jawline. So I'm gonna take my powder puff, then obviously I'm gonna dab it off, and then I'm just gonna set my jawline or make myself a jawline. But look at the difference. Look at this side and that side. This side looks more snatched. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, obviously. Just like how we set our concealer, we're gonna go ahead and set our blush. So I'm gonna be taking this NYX purple blush. It's super pigmented, so I need to be really careful. I learned my lesson the hard way. Ah! It better have not cracked. Thank God it didn't. But we're gonna take them and then we're gonna just set our blush. I like to put a little bit of blush on my nose and on my chin, on my forehead. I don't know if you've seen me do that, but I feel like it kind of brings the look together, if that makes sense. It kind of gives like a sun-kissed look. Guys, look at this base creasing where? Okay, she's coming together. You can skip this step, but I'm gonna be going in with some eyeliner and making some moles on my face. Well, some of them I do have. I just like to go back in with eyeliner to bring them back out to life. And I do add a little more for fun. Do I want more? No, I think this is enough. Okay, you guys, we're literally almost done, but I'm going to be going in with some mascara next. To further elevate the look, I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of white eyeshadow and just put that in the inner corners of my eyes. For the lips, I'm just gonna, I don't plan on doing anything crazy. I'm just gonna line my lips as normal. Go in with the same blush on our lips. It just makes everything look more uniformal. That's even a word. And then we're gonna go in with lip gloss. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more lipstick. So I did decided to pop on a little lashes. This step is also optional if you want to, but yeah. This is the look with lashes. I just think lashes just, I don't know, like I feel like they accentuate the look even more. I really gotta hurry. My bus is coming in 10 minutes, but until next time, guys, bye.